All right, so let's check out this map. CP shapes. You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever downloaded your map before. Because I have a shapes A13. This might be my map. Because I used to call my maps in development shapes. This could be your map, but I don't think it is. I think this is my map. Oh, this is your map. This is definitely not my map. Ah, see, I didn't put the CP.
Play ball.
I used to just call them shapes. But regardless, let's check out your latest one. So I downloaded it but never looked at it before. But we'll look at the current one. I saw a lot of error signs there, so hopefully there won't be error signs on this version. It's very purpley. Alright. I feel like I just stepped out of a pipe into the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright, what are we looking at here? Pillars. Lots of pillars. Lots of ramps. Lots of platforms. This looks like a Halo DM arena. From the good old early 2000s. That's the vibe I'm getting. But it's unique. That's for sure. You can not get on some of these pillars. Maybe you can't get on any of them. Why don't I go sorted and find out? Let's find out just what's possible. It would appear you cannot get on top of any of those pillars. Nor... Oh, you can kind of... There's a lot of angles, so you can probably wall bug a lot. Use fly hacks. No clip around. Yeah, maybe. So you can't get on any of the pillars. So I guess first thing I noticed is there's not a lot of like high ground. I think it would be reasonable if you could get on some pillar, like, you know, maybe choose one or two that's accessible. Just for like what's it called? Intuitive like understanding of what you can and can't get on. That tends to be somewhat important. People usually don't like when there's something that looks like you can jump on, but you can't. So for these ones that you can't get on, you probably want to send those either to the skybox or put like a ceiling above them. I would say the skybox feels a bit low as well. Let's see. So there's a lower entrance here. That is quite the sniper sightline. That's definitely something to be aware of. I guess from here you can't see the left door very well. From here you also can't see the left door very well. But this main one is an absolute risk for sniper sightlines. You can see it from every single spawn door. Okay. Sentry gun would be pretty good. You know, tucked just down here probably. Pretty safe. Pretty hard for them to spam it. I like this underside arrow. That's kind of cool. Got a little trench thing going on here. Okay. Oh, there's a whole underground. Okay, this is pretty deadly. What the fuck is going on down here, man? What the hell is this round thing? I guess it's shapes. What the fuck is this? This is mind-blowing. This feels like a 5CP map designed by freaking Salvador Dali. Just step into some surrealist painting. What the fuck happened? There's like a little igloo over here. Okay. I'm getting so distracted by the shapes that I'm struggling to like judge the layout. Okay, so this is like a little flank room. But yeah, it does lead straight into last. Okay. pretty difficult to clear. It's like a hard commit clear here. So you can't really like peek it easily. Because you have to turn all these twists and turns. So this is a big back cap threat for last. So you have to very thoroughly clear this. Potentially if you simplify this this like hallway to make it easier to see, like when I turn the corner, if I can see most of the room, that would make it less of a back cap threat. But you know, maybe that's what you want. So next would be the second point. Second point's on a little mound. This one you can actually climb on all these spheres. There's a lot of them. Perhaps too many. And this one you can get on every single one. Some of these spots are a little busted, I would have to say. So if I'm giving some honest if I'm giving some honest feedback, fewer spheres. If you're trying to make this like a competitive map, just because this is like overwhelming. There's too many positions. And it's, yeah. The height advantage that you get from some of these is pretty difficult to beat. Like, if I was trying to push this through here, I just get countered by this fucking sphere. It's too much of a sheer, like, angle. Same thing with kind of these ones, it looks like, over here. You just get fucked by this. It doesn't look like there's very good, like, counterplay. A lot of these doorways are quite narrow. So there's not a lot of open, like, dry push potential here. Okay. I'm getting all twisted. Okay, so there's like an igloo on both sides. That's interesting. Because I thought I got so lost. I don't think people will have an easy time finding their way around on this map for a long time. It's gonna take a lot of practice. Where the fuck? What is this? That looks like a shutter. What the fuck? Where am I going? This is kind of odd. What the fuck kind of room is this? I've never seen anything like it. Wait, I'm on last again. Wait, I went in a circle, a big circle. Where does this go? Oh, it's a drop down. Okay, so people probably won't actually push through there. So that doesn't really matter that it can't be sniped. But it does change how many routes are viable to push into last. So now you've got a little bit of a strange scenario, because this is kind of an irrelevant route for the attackers. So now defense can actually play up here. So that opens up a lot of options. Ooh, full ammo pack. Engineers are going to like that. Potentially you could jump someone up the drop down. But I feel like you just like stuff someone in here. It's a really good position for evading an Uber, that's for sure. But like, you remove this one, and now what are your options for pushing in? This tunnel looks like a death sentence. This hallway could be okay, but you don't have a great transition to like chase. That's the only problem with this one, is that you got to run through here, which is kind of dangerous, it feels like, even if you Uber, because you're going to be breaking line of sight with like most of your team, and you're just going to be isolated in this little pocket right here. You might drop players as they're going through here. It's kind of dangerous. You could definitely come up this ramp, but then you're risking fighting a spawn door, which could have, you know, just a heavy sitting there. So this is not super safe either. And then if you come in on this side, they can see you coming pretty early. You don't have a super great like chase because the ramp is like way over there. So it's not easy to catch people. And then you get in and you're just like, it's very cramped. So I would say pushing this seems, now that I know that that's not a viable pushing route, seems pretty rough. Most of these options don't seem very good, and there's not a lot of like great dry pushing, like from the looks of it. Like you get in right here, maybe you can strafe like up here and start making some space, but just the fact that this pillar is like right here makes it hard to think that people are going to be able to like bust through here very easily. And then, you know, a lot of these low ground areas are super cramped. I don't know. If you're a rat, you would like this map. All these like underground, you know, little things you can hide under and stuff. Alright. So, pushing out of last. The drop down is a pretty good option. It looks like it's pretty fast. This is kind of a nightmare to clear. Maybe not too bad, because you can just sort of like glance down here and see if anyone's in here. So it's not too bad, actually. That one's a lot better, like compared to the other one. You can just get most of the info like right away. So that's why this one might not be as bad for backcaps. Okay, then you can get through there. Okay, any other backcap threats? I guess this one's more or less like a straight hallway. Can maybe hide some backcappers in here, or like in here or something. So, but not too hard to clear this one either, I guess. So then people can get to here. They can get in. Start capping. Trying to make sense of where the attackers can come from. So they could push from here. Haven't even seen mid yet. I'm sure mid will blow my mind. What shape will it be? I'm calling triangles on mid. We'll see. This is a very narrow door. So I would guess if there ever is going to be any like poking or dry pushing, it'll be this side. Just because you have the biggest doorway, and you have, you know, a couple options, and you have height access. Definitely worried about snipers in here. It looks like snipers are going to be able to peek very easily here, because a lot of these rooms go pretty far back. So a sniper can like just wide swing like very far back, and you're going to get pinned down a little bit. I mean, I guess you can just kind of sit up here a little bit. I don't know. But then a sniper on this side, kind of similar situation. You can see most of the entire room from here. Not much blocking that. And that room is pretty big. So, yeah, I think sniper would be good on this map. Alright, we got a hallway into mid, and what do we got? Some sort of hyper pyramid. What the fuck? This looks like a skate park. I don't even know. This is like that one Valorant map that has those two like weird ass pyramids. There are some triangles. What the fuck is going on? This is super cramped right here. There's a health pack down here. There's a giant ammo pack. There's a really flat ceiling. Okay. And then, how do you cap? Is it just here? You can cap just here. What the fuck are these symbols? This looks like a mouth, like a giant statue or something, like a sphinx. Okay, there's just like a piece of paper here you can stand on. Hey, we got a nice cube. Nice cube. It's like I'm stepping through a portal when I jump through this. It's very sci-fi feeling. As far as pushing mid is concerned, this giant health pack is convenient. Kind of just end up in a corner with no vision of literally anything. These fighting angles are going to be so weird. One thing about these slopes is that they're like mind-blowing. If you see someone running around this, like, imagine hitting, no clip. Imagine hitting a scout on this. Look at what it looks like. It's like, this is so weird. This is not how TF2 combat usually is. Like, it's like he's scaling the wall, just like going vertical as a scout. It's super bizarre. Because it's so steep. It's like he's moving twice the speed as normal. That's what it looks like. Like, you just zoom up these slopes. Because they're so freaking steep. So, I mean, if I were trying to push mid, I'd probably want to come through, like, this door, but this height, these perches are so close to the doors. I feel like that's a consistent situation here, is that, like, you just get stuffed immediately. So if I come to push this and there's just a guy up there, you know, he can deny us pretty hard. This ledge also is pretty brutal to shoot down. So I would probably want there to be a little bit more space near a lot of the chokes, because I feel like some dry pushing gets made a lot more difficult due to there being so many obstacles right next to the doorways. So then there's like the negative zone underneath mid. This is its own little skate park. Soldiers are currently loading their revolvers to end their lives when they think about fighting a scout in any of these areas. Can you get up on this? You can get up here. Guess this is supposed to block some sight lines. I don't know. The vision is not great. I don't know. It's a map. It's a map. It's a mind-blowing map. It's a very long hallway, this one, I will say. So you're kind of just pushing until you get to here. And then if you get denied, you have to run all the way back, all the way back, all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. Okay? The map's quite wide as well, so it would be very difficult to, like, rotate between any of these, I feel like. You just have to push through so many long corridors before you even can peek. That's something else I'm noticing. Like, say I get denied over there and I rotate to this side. Now, to peek mid, I have to come all the way through here, all the way through here, zigging and zagging, all the way through here, and then finally I can peek. So, yeah, I feel like the map could be maybe a little bit less wide. Probably benefit from that. And having some of the corridors be a little bit smaller. At least one of them. Because I feel like your busting potential is just so limited. Your dry pushing potential is so limited on this map. So, I guess those are my thoughts here. But, you know, I can tell it's definitely a a map that doesn't intend to play by the rules. It makes its own rules. It forges its own path. Now I'll show you my shapes. You'll probably recognize it. You'll probably recognize my shapes. Because I ended up turning this into a map. These are my shapes. Oh, actually... Okay. These shapes ended up becoming, I guess what's known as CP Vincent. This map had potential. See, look. This would fit on your map. I never learned to make displacement, so this is how I made a ramp. That's pretty cool. Alright, anyways. Maybe someday. Thoughts about the lack of a lobby? Maybe that's what is contributing to what I'm talking about, where it's like the three routes are so far away from each other because you don't really have that lobby to sort of like give you a point to like rotate between. So it's, I think that, yeah, a lobby would probably solve some of the problems I'm describing.